Hi guys, so in a previous video, I asked you guys to help me to decide between the Samsung Galaxy M11 and the Samsung Galaxy A11 because my mom said she wanted a new phone and she's not too much of a techie person or that kind of person who uses high-end phones, and she wouldn't be able to use like the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. So you guys helped me in the comment section by telling me why you felt I should purchase the Samsung Galaxy M11 or the Samsung Galaxy A11. And first of all, I want to say thank you for all the responses, the personal feedbacks, those whose parents are using it, those whose younger siblings are using this. It really helped me to make an informed decision. And the informed decision I made was to get a Samsung Galaxy A11. I'm sure you could have guessed that by the title of this video anyway. So the reason why I ended up settling for the Samsung Galaxy A11 is because many people said the M11 has more RAM and basically might last longer, but then the two of them are the same phone. And so for someone who is just going to use the phone for making calls and texting and stuff like that, I should get a Samsung Galaxy A11. So in this video, we are going to unbox the Samsung Galaxy A11. I haven't even opened the seals yet because I want us to experience it together and then do my first impressions like real time. I even wanted to do this like a live video, but anyways, it is what it is. And then in another video, after I've used it for a couple of days, I'll do my full thoughts, like my review of it. So if you're new to my channel, I do mobile phone reviews, mobile app reviews, and I bring to you affordable gadget reviews. So if you like that kind of content, please click on the subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you don't miss any episode. Now let's go into the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy A11 coming up next.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Okay, so here I have the Samsung Galaxy A11, and on the top it says 24-month warranty for Africa. So Samsung uses this mid-range phones to target African, Asian, and low-income countries like third world countries who cannot really afford the premium Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultras and Galaxy, S20 Ultras and stuff like that. This is for people within a low income bracket or for people who don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money on their smartphone but want good value, because at least you are going to get a Samsung OLED panel, and Samsung is like one of the best, or if not the very best, when it comes to displays in the world, not just for phones but even for TVs. Okay, so this is the box. At the side it says Samsung Galaxy A11, and at the bottom it tells you made in China. It gives you the color, which is blue, the ROM, which is 32 gigs, and then the RAM, which is 2 gigs of RAM. So when you open the box, you are greeted with the phone, and the phone has a casing on it. So we are going to put that aside just to see what else comes in the box. And then you also see the Samsung envelope. And once you open this and you pour out the contents of the envelope, so it comes with manuals and a quick start guide. Like I keep asking, who actually reads these things in today's world? Well, maybe since I'm buying for my mom, she'll probably read it. But I think even at her level, she is able to clearly know how to put in a SIM. And even if she doesn't, she's going to call me. She's not going to read these things. Save paper, save trees, if trees are what are used to print paper still in 2020. And let's leave these manuals somewhere. And then there's also a warranty card. I don't think anybody actually spends time to do these things or to read these things. So off the bat, what I noticed was that there was no case. Like in my other Samsung devices that I usually review, you find that there's a case in the envelope as well, but this one doesn't have a case. So on the phone, it says Infinity O display, triple camera, finger scan. And then you have an adapter. So this is a 5 volts adapter. So it's not really like any super fast charging adapter, though it says adaptive fast charging. So that is it. And then you also get a USB-C cable, at least for a phone which is like $120 to $150, USB Type-C is really, really good, because even in 2020, Apple is still not giving us USB Type-C. Apple is still giving us Lightning. And then the next thing you get is, you know, earpieces. This is not like as premium as the earpieces you get with your Samsung Galaxy S9, S8, S20 Ultras, which are tuned by AKG, but you can make do with this. And then after that, you get your SIM, you know, tray eject tool pin. So that's basically the unboxing experience for the Samsung Galaxy A11. Nothing too fancy. Remember, this phone costs just about, in some regions it's $80. In fact, actually, when I went to buy it, the price where it was listed on the website originally was 819 Ghana cedis, but when I went to buy it, there was a discount, so it was about 750 Ghana cedis. So that was an incredible discount. So, I mean, taking the phone out, it feels really good, and it has some weight to it. Like, it doesn't feel plasticky. Of course, I know the back is made of plastic, but for a plastic phone, it kind of has some weight to it. And let me see, yeah, it feels really good, though the back feels a bit slippery. Is it going to be a fingerprint magnet? Not really. I can see some smudges already, but because of the plastic, you are not going to notice too much. You can see the fingerprint sensor right here, and then you can see the 3 cameras arranged vertically, and then there's a flash module. And at the bottom, there's this Type-C port, a microphone, a single firing speaker. On the side is where you insert your SIM tray. And then on the right-hand side, you have the power button. So it's not too clicky. I wish the power buttons were colored differently, but you know, at this point, I'm just nitpicking. And then you have the volume rocker buttons as well. And then at the top, you have slot for, you know, a 3.5mm earphone jack. Really, really cool. And then as well as another microphone for calls and all that. So basically that's it. And then on the front as well, if you might just miss it, there's a punch hole camera at the top left-hand corner. And then there's also the speaker for making calls. So let me turn it on. You know, those times when you go and purchase a phone, I don't know about your country, but in Ghana, when you purchase a phone, they will tell you to charge it at least 4 to 6 hours. I don't know if that thing still applies, but yeah, I don't think people still charge phones before they use them. When you take it out of the box, you begin to use it. So it says Samsung Galaxy A11 powered by Android. You see the Samsung logo. It's taking quite a bit of a while to boot. Maybe because it's the first time, it's going to show me the screen for setting up and all that. But instantly you can see that the screen looks really good. Okay, so it didn't even take me to the setup screen. It just took me to the home screen. Like, has this phone been used by anybody before? This is pretty weird. Is there like a SIM in it? Because I can see like reception bars. Is that what happens to everybody? Was this phone unused and it has been repackaged? I don't know. I don't get what's going on. When you bought yours, was this the same thing you got? So right off the bat, you can clearly see that the display is really, really nice Samsung color. So let me reduce the ISO on my camera so that you can see clearly how beautiful the display looks. So I've reduced the brightness in real time because I'm not really going to edit this video too much. And so let me see, swiping up and down looks really, really cool as well. It's not too difficult or anything of the sort. It doesn't lag too badly for a phone like this. Of course, this comes with a mid-range processor, mid-range specs. So let's launch the camera and see, because people mentioned that the camera is pretty terrible. And yes, it's kind of like in a low light condition, and you can see it's trying or struggling to focus on the items here. And even the background looks very washed out as compared to what you are seeing on the camera screen. But then, like I said, this is just for, okay, so in normal view, the background looks very normal. Like, it looks the correct color and everything. But I think when you zoom in using a telephoto lens, that's where the picture quality deteriorates. But in normal, it looks really fantastic. So I apologize to Samsung for, rushing and making a very big goof on camera. But I still don't get why it didn't take me to do any setup. And it comes with some pre-installed apps like Netflix, there's Microsoft apps, so you have Office Mobile, OneDrive, LinkedIn. Like I said, there's no full review. This is just my first impressions. And then you have a lot of Google apps already installed. Some you may use, some you may never use in your lifetime, but I hope it's easy to uninstall them. And then you have Samsung apps that you will most likely never use. For me, I use the voice recorder a lot on my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, so it's something I would use. And radio is one good reason why I wanted to buy this particular mid-range phones, because most of the premium high-end phones don't even have radio. And then my files, internet, I hardly use. Email, I'll probably never use. So that is what it comes with. There's Galaxy Store, Samsung members, a lot of bloatware, Samsung global goals, and so many apps I may never use. So let's see the Android version that this phone is running on. So we go to About Phone, and then we go to Software Information, and we see that it's running Android 10 right out of the box, which is really excellent. And with a mid-range phone like this, you should expect up to about a year's support. So really, 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 really fantastic. Really great, fantastic. And it's running One UI 2.0, which is Samsung's own flavor of Android that they have on the phone. So right off the bat, it has a lot of good things going for it. And yeah, I'm quite used to One UI. It's pretty clean. It's, very intuitive. You can use it, like even a newbie or like someone who is not as tech savvy as my mom can readily use One UI and be okay with it. So that is my first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A11. Oops, looks like I moved my tripod a bit. So sorry for all the moving about. I'm just trying to get it in focus again. And like I said, this is my first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A11. I think my mom would be delighted with it. And let me know what you think about it in the comments. Have you used the Samsung Galaxy A11? What was your experience? Or you've used A31, M11, or which very low budget phone would you have rather recommended that I get? But I can also see that it has quite a bit of a bezel here, but who really cares about these things? Like, I mean, if you are probably consuming content, I'm sure you might be totally immersed in the content you're consuming, and you shouldn't have too much of a problem with it, yeah? So basically, that is it. The date is wrongly set, the time is wrongly set, but yeah, you can fix all those things quickly. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about it. So I've used it. I don't know what you can use the fingerprint sensor for apart from unlocking. And let me try the selfie camera and see. Okay, so the selfie camera, especially because it's at night, I'm recording this around 10 p.m. The quality doesn't look too good, but it's trying its best. But it looks very soft, lacks focus, and all that. So it's not bad. I mean, I'm sure if it was daytime, it will possibly perform way better than it's doing right now. So that is my unboxing and first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A11. If you are new to my channel, I do mobile phone reviews, mobile app reviews, and I bring to you affordable gadget reviews to help you make an informed decision. So if you like that kind of content, please click on the subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you don't miss any episode. Thanks, baby. And even though the camera is bad, like I look really, really good. Kisses to me. All right.